coalition. He is taking his claim as a single largest party with 108 MLAs, but these are the parties that have decided to support. So it's interesting, and I think that's what the learning has been for the VK, that these are the numbers.
As of now, he doesn't have 118. As of now
he doesn't have, but I'm sure in the last 30 minutes, in the 30 minutes that he has
in his car.
No, he's at 116 in terms of letters of support. He's got, let's just do the number very quickly. 108 is his number, okay? He has that in his hands. 5 from the Congress, he has it written and sealed and packed.
4 from the left.
4 from the left, written and sealed and packed. That takes it 9. 108 plus 109 is 116. So you now have 2 more, which is the VC case 2, which we are hoping he'll get. But he is taking claim, Vasudha, to form as the single largest party. He will prove this majority, and as has been said in repeated Supreme Court judgments, he needs to demonstrate this number only on the floor of the House. He needs to convince the governor that he will be able.
But so far, so I want you to explain that distinction, Veera. So far, the governor has not been convinced because Vijay had approached this taking of claim as a goal.
So when he went the time, he said, I have the numbers, and I believe according to one TMK source, and I don't know whether
Either you're an SSP or you present as the
no, I know it. One of the yes is there, and I don't know, verify this if it's right or wrong, that he told the governor, I have 35% vote share, swear me in. Not the numbers. And you know, perhaps a little bit on that bit. I don't know if that's true. But I think, you know, the first time, this time, he said, I'm the single largest party. I have the right to be in power, and these are the people who are supporting him. Swear me in, and I'll prove my majority on the floor of the House.
On a lighter note, Shivan Veera, in fact, it was advised to Vijay that he takes a bouquet to the governor, because last time the visual was very awkward that the governor offered him a bouquet and he had nothing to offer back to the governor. So those little nuances are also being noted, and
a one-time party.
EVK is getting advice on that front as well.
It's changing.
No, this is that's nice. You know, these are the things that add color to the evolution of politics.
No, I think it's fascinating, Shiv, right? Like, you know, he's got a national security correspondent. You've seen, you know, when you narrate a war situation, it's not often what's the big deal that's come out, right? It's these nuances that you pick up.
100%.
So I think that's the fascinating part of observing a political story unfold like this, and it shows a lot about the person who will be Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
I love the fact that he didn't have flowers to give back to the governor. He left his papers in the car. You know, the other little nuances you were talking about in terms of the conversations that are happening. These are fascinating, and they really add so many layers to our understanding of these people. Remember that these are parties that are negotiating, but ultimately it's about the dynamics and relationships between people doing the negotiating, the relationships that they have, how they get along with each other, what their dynamic is. It all comes down to that. And Vijay is a complete newcomer. None of these parties have interfaced with him at a political level before. A cinema superstar, a film star, and now they're talking to him at a political level in the shadow of a mammoth mandate. That's giving him all that bargaining power and all that this time. So the VCK is likely to throw his into the ring with Vijay very, very shortly. And we'll have to wait and see. Suspense continues on the others. The numbers are still not stacking up. So the Chennai Game of Thrones is not over till it's over. Deepak is live with us from TVK headquarters. Deepak, I hope the laddus are continuing because Vijay has left the building. He's headed to where I am right now.
Got swamped with laddus just a while ago, and now it looks like the whole. You were talking about the numbers, but it doesn't look like that's making a difference to them. Here you have, all of them who are coming from different parts of, Chennai, and celebrate. This isn't going to stop very anytime. Okay, some of them are saying, let's move to the side because it looks like some of crackers are coming the way. For people here, celebration is the
coming in from the TVK office. We're waiting right now at the Lok Bhavan. I just want to show you all of these media cameras are here. They're waiting for a first glimpse of Vijay. That's what they're waiting for. All the cameras are trained on the road. Don't worry, on any TV you will miss nothing because I already have two of my cameras up ahead there. So you will not miss that first picture of Vijay in his cavalcade once he arrives. This is the huge, enormous interest in getting those pictures of Vijay once he arrives here. Vasudha, any change whatsoever in Vijay's, the direction in which he's headed? He's coming to the, isn't he?
That's what we heard. 7 o'clock is supposed to be here. It's going to take a long time.
10 more minutes for Vijay to arrive.
Possible to reach from Panayur to here in 10 minutes.
So he left about 15 minutes ago.
It will take at least 40 minutes because it's going to be, it's really hard and it's traffic hour and it's near the Panayur is
No VIP movement for him. He's still a citizen like all of us.
It's a VIP movement for him, but it's
Do you think that he could be in Tiruma first? Do you think that's possible?
I don't know if he's got to look. This is where I think inexperience matters, Vasudha. I believe he needs to evolve into a politician. Right or wrong, you should be the one going and making those meetings. Whether people come to your party or not, you should have made these meetings during the course of the election. But you cannot expect, like a superstar, you cannot expect all politicians to come out. Remember, allies are. What's happening? Somebody is going into the.
Vijay has arrived here at the Lok Bhavan. We've just got a confirmation that Vijay has arrived here at the Lok Bhavan. Those are live pictures here. You won't be able to see very clearly. It's unlikely that his car is going to slow down as it enters the Lok Bhavan. This is a moment that the people of Tamil Nadu have been waiting for. Vijay is about to enter. We don't know whether that 117 figure has become 119 or 120 or 121 yet. We don't know that just yet. But that is Vijay entering the cavalcade. There is a media vehicle that's just sped past at this point. And Vijay, yes, you can see the cameras. There are cameras hoisted on top of cars here, all getting those images of machinery also out there. Media machinery is on the move. Those guys on top of the cars, Veera, state media.
That was the state, the government press.
So they're getting images of Vijay?
No, I think that's the Information and Public Relations Department. So it's not as if they've been waiting for doing this. So we can confirm that Vijay has gone to meet the governor.
So he's
I
entering.
can't confirm. I mean, I'm completely convinced that might have, I don't know.
Is Tirupavaram Vijay?
Suddenly, the one party VCK and Tiruma Balavan have become so important and critical to government formations. So this is and
You can make it from Panayur to the Lok Bhavan in 25 minutes.
if you have the escort vehicles, the right kind.
Look, VIP movement, you can make it anywhere to anywhere. Chennai is a nice compact city, but okay, so we can confirm that Elvis has entered the building now. He's inside the Lok Bhavan. That conversation will start any moment now. You will get pictures of the third set of pictures, Vasudha and Veera, of Vijay with the governor in the last 3 days. Third meeting in 3 days. This one will, the TVK will be hoping that this is the last meeting. We don't know whether since the last time we spoke about those numbers, has something changed. While he was in his car arriving here, would those numbers have changed?
You know, Dr. issued a draft and that draft was valid to but what we understand is that which means that the TVK is presently at 116 and considering what Veera has been breaking with the VCK on, it will reach that exact number of 180 and that would make Vijay the most appropriate person to take oath. But then this is also it's a touch and go thing. Yes, it's not 121 as you would have expected, as he had stated. Remember that negotiations have been going on. We'll have to wait and see if the number goes up and if he gets a little bit of a cushion from that 118.
But 118 is the figure that satisfies the governor and convinces him to open the door to that swearing in, right?
I think there is enough that's gone behind the scenes. I think this time it's going to be right. It's third time lucky, third time right. To be honest with you, I think beyond this, once the left is supported, the Congress is supported, you're at, even if you're at 117 or 116, together these are the MLAs we're talking to. And Srimati Stadium came to form the government as, as a single largest party. And I think there's an overwhelming perception that's building that if he has to pay, let him pay on the floor of the House. Don't stop him from doing it. It's both constitutionally, democratically unacceptable. Let him pay on the floor of the House if he can't gobble up the numbers.
This Congress, so, even
If he has to pay, let him pay on the floor of the House. Will the governor be acting differently compared to what he has done in the last couple of years? No, I think this is about saying, no, exchange, right? It's not just the Congress. I'm 108 MLAs. I have the support of these parties. These are the people who have told me. Some have given me letters, some have not given me letters. I demonstrate on the floor of the House that you give it to me.
when he had 113. Today, with BCK support, he stands at 118. So there's a lot of distance between 113 and 118.
All the
Yes, and I also
there are two concepts very important to understand these distinctions. There's an absolute majority and there is a simple majority. An absolute majority is calculated on 234, where 118 is the number. A simple majority is about those who are in the House and voting. So if, let's say, 20 MLAs resign from the AIDMK, the number for the House comes down from 234 to 214, which is how B.S. Yediyurappa, when the defections happened, was able to form a government on the floor of the House. So what Vijay needs to form a government is a simple majority. And I think an absolute majority is an absolute certainty, but a simple majority is what he needs to form a government. And I think that's entirely possible, and it's up to the governor this time to give him that chance to prove that numbers on the floor of the House.
I think it's reasonable to assume that Vijay, being inside, driving his car into the Lok Bhavan, is reason to believe that he has the numbers and he's going to be able to demonstrate that he can convince the governor to help him out. Lots of insects are diving in right now.
Diesel ship, it's perhaps a forebearing of the rain to come. Diesel usually
Not auspicious for Vijay and the GDP.
not so auspicious for us. We don't want to be crushed.
We'll have to find cover. I hope it doesn't rain, definitely. But, we were also hearing reports that an advanced team from the DDK had already gone inside the Lok Bhavan to prepare the ground for this meeting with Vijay, who has gone in now. So stand by for those first pictures from inside the Lok Bhavan. It will be the third set of images from inside the Lok Bhavan in the last 3 days of Vijay meeting with Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Madhekar, the Tamil Nadu governor, who will be meeting Vijay right now for the third time.
Rajendra Hardekar, he's getting to meet Vijay, right? He's possibly the only person, not even the allies who are supporting are getting, not even the allies who are supporting him are getting to go, getting for him to come over. So it's the first of being the governor of Tamil Nadu at this stage. He's got Vijay come to his side. So interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder if he's a Vijay fan. You never know.
we don't know.
Or I'm not sure if somebody else is a Vijay fan. So, who never knows? I mean, most of these politicians have their own, colorful side. So it's interesting to see how it is. He was very clear yesterday when I heard him speak on some news networks that, I have to be convinced about the number. The moment he gives me the number and I'm convinced about it, I'll do the swearing in tomorrow. Why are you asking me? Ask him to come with 117. And I'll swear in tomorrow. That's the sense. So he was in a hurry to do the swearing in. In fact, he may want to go back to Thiruvananthapuram, where he needs to do another swearing in. I don't know what kind of drama will play on there.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Let's go straight back to Deepak if we can. Deepak is at TBK headquarters. Deepak, Vijay is inside now the Lok Bhavan. Okay, we don't have Deepak right now. I'll go back to Deepak in just a moment. But just to summarize for our viewers that technically with 117 but likely with more numbers, Vijay is inside the Lok Bhavan right now. Stand by for those first pictures of Vijay for the third time meeting with Governor. Stand by also for the confirmation that the governor has either been convinced or is not convinced. It's more likely that he is convinced because it seems like all the loose ends have been tied up despite last minute hiccups that we've been reporting here relentlessly on NDTV. But like Veera was reporting, it seems like the Chennai Game of Thrones, despite these last minute hiccups, is about to end. It's about to end. Masuda's got some breaking news. Masuda's got some breaking news.
Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress president, has spoken to Tirumalavan. He's also spoken to D. Raja earlier before the communists gave support. He has spoken to Tirumalavan personally, requesting him to expedite this support so that there are no hurdles in governor's.
I am saying, Masuda, that there are multiple layers of support for Tirumalavan. Two reasons why I'm so absolutely confident for the last 48
And
hours.
he doesn't need all the letters.
It's a matter of political survival for Mr. Tirumalavan. His party is a party of Dalit youth. And the Dalit youth have overwhelmingly voted for Vijay. Vijay is clearly the leader of the Dalit youth, much like NGR was at his times. It's an SC.
Look at this, Viraj, the Congress playing a dominant role in getting this government formed, and V.L. Santosh, the organization secretary of the BJP, taking a dig at the Congress party, saying that there's going to be egg on your face. I mean, once the government is formed, then there's going to be a lot of realignment, isn't it?
He's backed the Congress for so many years. And what has surprised even the DMK is not the fact that the Congress went with the DDK. That was a foregone conclusion. Usually what happens with the Congress, decision goes to the top, high command has to meet and decide. They would have bargained for words, whatever else, and then what? The instinctive jump, and not a single call from Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi to M.K. Stalin or Kali Modi or anybody is important. And I think what's really upset the BJP as well is the Vijay Rahul Gandhi chemistry.
So Vijay is actually in some ways attempting to change the destiny of the Congress party. BJP, of course, is very upset that Vijay chose to go with a party that does north-south divide. That's what they've been saying. But this is going to be a complex situation. It's going to change. It's going to, in fact, intensify the political battle.
So heaven sent for the Congress in Tamil Nadu, but what it means to the DDK, I don't know yet. I would hold my
I
horse
did
on
not
what
expect the Congress party to do so much of hand-holding for the TVK, and they're doing this in terms of legal advice, in terms of outreach to parties. Yes, helping them, the real politics, the world of real politics. That's something that they're trying to do.
Another question I want to ask is, with Vijay going with the Congress right now, will this have a bearing on center-state relations? The BJP is obviously going to be very cut up about what has happened. Federal relations between Tamil Nadu and the centre have always been a big politically hot talking point. What does this do?
There was pre-poll negotiations between Vijay's team and, of course, the NDA, right? The AIGMK and BJP. At that point, there was an assumption that Vijay's team had made a commitment that they will explore post-poll negotiations with the BJP or NDA or AIGMK. Now, that has not happened. Once Vijay got those numbers, the first call that he made was to the Congress party. Now, that has upset the BJP, and now with Bengal victory, BJP is back to its 2019 glory. So the parliamentary equation, their aggressiveness is going to change. They don't need Tamil Nadu for 2029. But more importantly, Vijay, what I hear from his sources, is not going to believe in this empty rhetoric. He wants to show himself as different from DMK, slightly in terms of rhetoric, but he's going to be less confrontational. But him going with the Congress party also changes a lot of the situation.
one more very important aspect, Masuda, and the buzz from the opposition who are starting off a whisper campaign against Vijay are this, that minority officers are being called. There's going to be a huge minority presence in the government. I think that's worried people, etc.
I think the talks of TVK with the AIGMK also failed because of this. AIGMK said it very clearly that there is no Archie running without the BJP, and TVK said that there is no TVK government without the Congress party. So I think the battle lines have been drawn. It's the BJP and Congress party. Two national parties seem to be gaining relevance here.
Very fair in summarizing it this way, that the ideological fault lines of Tamil Nadu and Delhi continue to remain firm, but the political fault lines may change. Why? And I'll tell you two reasons why. One, it would depend on what kind of a government TVK is. TVK's core agenda, Vasudha, is not anti-BJP and anti-Delhi. TVK's core agenda is anti-DMK, anti-corruption. So their agenda is different from what the DMK's core agenda is. Two, the TVK is not an ideologically rationalist party with rationalist basis which will question faiths and beliefs. TVK is a party of believers, as Vijay has said. So that is another change. Alright? Secularism, yes, the TVK is a party built on secularism and the minority vote. But it's not an ideologically rationalist or an ideologically Brahmin party in that aspect. And the other caste aspect, Shiv, is that the TVK has had Brahmin candidates in the Tamil Nadu Assembly for the first time in our history. I mean, in the history of Dravidian politics, I'm talking. Because let's not forget that VIJAY Lalita was a Brahmin herself, I mean, born in a Brahmin family. But yet, the fact that the TVK is having candidates of this nature is extremely interesting to come through. There have been in the past some candidates, but this is again something that most people around.
I get to know from my TVS also that Muslim League is agreeing to support them, but then these
Are
are
you have overall both the MLAs?
let's see. Well, they're saying that one of them has agreed, but then these are minor numbers. They feel that yes, one of them, yes.
One of the two. No, let's also not forget that when you have parties of this nature, Shiv, which are 5 MLAs, 2 MLAs, what's our anti-defection law? 2/3 of the party, if it goes to somebody, then that person takes away the party, right? Now, when you have a party of 2 MLAs, where is 2/3? One MLA goes. Now there will be a court case, etc. on who's that party. The same works for the Congress as well. One of the worries is with 5 MLAs, it's an extremely vulnerable party to poaching from the opposition. And I think the DMK will hold its horses, the ADMK will hold their horses. It's going to be a period of flux. Very interesting to see how Vijay plays his cards and his numbers.
A waiting game outside the Lok Bhavan, a waiting game that's playing outside the Lok Bhavan, where Vijay is inside right now. We don't know how long this conversation is going to take. Everything that we are reporting right now is true that this meeting shouldn't last very long. He should be invited to take oath and
120
be
is the final number. 120 is the final.
Breaking news coming in. Breaking news coming
But we
in.
don't know if basically Muslim League will be supporting. We don't know who these
Big
people are.
breaking news coming in. The final number for the TVK is 120. 120 is the number being presented before the governor.
That's what has come now. Once the submission takes place.
120 is the number that is being submitted. You're hearing it first here on NDTV. 120 is the number that is being submitted by Vijay inside the Lok Bhavan in front of the governor right now. That's 2 above the number that he needs to convince the governor to get him to be sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So it looks like this could be over now. Those last minute negotiations seem to have worked out. The IUML is one of the MLAs is back on board. The VCK, as Veera reported.
I've got a message from a very, very senior editor, Vasudha, who's watching us. You do as well. Says, don't jump the gun with all this 121 and all. These are TVK plants. Be careful. The numbers have to be before the governor, before you decide. So maybe a word of caution from a very seasoned editor saying, don't just jump the gun. But I do believe that 118 is a set.
Vijay is live with us from the CPM headquarters. Vijay, you are outside the headquarters of a party, from the left that has committed those numbers. But there is still some suspense over the overall numbers and what will be it. There's some more deployment and some more commotion that takes place.
No, I think Vijay is coming out now.
Okay.
I think Vijay is coming out. Maybe I'm just going to try and step across on the other side and see how this is going to play out. You guys continue your anchoring. Let me just try
Some movement here. Okay. Veera's just going to go and scout that out for us to see if Vijay has left the building. There's some movement taking place at this point. We'll have to track that very closely because if he's left the building, it means we're now in a position to tell whether he's been able to convince the governor or not. So we're just waiting for the TVK to confirm that for us here on NDTV. Anything you're hearing, Vasudha? Anything you're hearing?
I'm trying very hard to make it as
Voice
as possible.
and get other reporters in as well. Vijay, anything you're picking up right now? You're outside the CPM headquarters. Vijay, I think, has just left from the Lok Bhavan as well. Vijay Gopal, anything you're hearing?
Shiv, right now TVK Chief Vijay likely to visit here. That's what we are hearing from our police sources. Here all arrangements are ready. So from Lok Bhavan, Vijay will be visiting here the CPIM headquarters to meet all 3 leaders here as we speak. Tirumavalavan, VCK Chief Tirumavalavan is also having a Zoom meeting with his functionaries, and he is also coming here and all 3 leaders will address press here. All arrangements are here. TVK Chief Vijay will be visiting CPIM headquarters. This is the latest news we are getting here. All arrangements, these roads are full under police control now. The police have briefed up the security also here. Very shortly, we can expect Vijay will be visiting this headquarters.
Vijay, stay with me. So important information being given by our reporter Vijay Gopal. He says that Vijay, the actor, may have, after leaving from here at the Lok Bhavan, may be headed towards the CPM headquarters to meet with the leadership. We'll have to wait and see whether that's actually taking place. A bit of commotion here with the media running around trying to get those first glimpses. So we've got a camera trained over there that will be giving you those first pictures. Don't worry about it. Our producers will cut live those images as soon as we have a frame of Vijay leaving from the Lok Bhavan. Though our information is that he has already departed from the Lok Bhavan at this point in time and maybe heading towards meeting some of those other parties that have helped him. Okay. Vijay has just left. Live pictures now on your screen of Vijay leaving from the Lok Bhavan. As we speak, NDTV gets you live pictures of Vijay leaving from the Lok Bhavan after a half-hour meeting with Governor Rajendra Arlekar. Vasudha comes in with some breaking news.
I'm just waiting for people to tell me what's happening. I'm sure he will tell you the people of the country.
Oh boy, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Is what Vasudha's expression is telling me, that it's not over yet.
No.
We don't know what
Tomorrow
happened.
could be a swearing in is what I know, but let's wait for this. TVK wants to push for the swearing in. But let's wait for the people to respond.
Okay.
But they all seem happy. I'm just getting from the phone that they
It's done, team. We'll give you a confirmation in a few minutes. Wait for our political editor, Vasudha Gopal, to give you that final confirmation. We've been right about everything we've reported so far, so I don't want to jump the gun. That's what you expect from NDTV. Wait a few minutes for us. Stay live with us here on NDTV. We'll be bringing you that factual news break. No speculation, no kite flying, like many others have been doing for the last few days here on NDTV. I'll bring you those facts as a breaking news in just a couple of moments from now. You've seen those pictures of Vijay's cavalcade leaving from the Lok Bhavan. It was about a 25-minute meeting with Governor Arlekar and Vasudha. Anything at all about the conversation, or we have to wait for a few minutes here?
I mean, all the TVK guys are saying that, we are relieved now, but we'll tell you more. And they feel they're optimistic about us swearing it as soon as possible. It could be even tomorrow is what they're saying.
Okay. Deepak is live with us from the TVK headquarters. Deepak, any information coming in?
What happened?
I was trying to get a glimpse and see whether it's going on. He waved out to us. We got those live pictures of the Vijay wave. I don't know the last time I was so excited about flying this day. He's going to wave. He seems to give us a triumphant wave. That's what I said. Let's see what the meaning of that is.
I hope we've got those pictures of the Vijay wave on our screen right now. I'm going to ask our producers to confirm that the Vijay wave is on our screen right now. This is going to be the defining image of the Chennai Game of Thrones. Did he look happy? Was it a happy wave?
What I could make out of that few fleeting seconds was, I don't know, Elvis when it left the building. Elvis has left the building.
So the very fact that he waved probably means it's good news.
I think there was a sense of waving out for all of us and the media that was there. There were so many of us. The police was,
He seems happy because my sources are saying that the swearing in could be tomorrow. They seem a little relieved, but
he seemed happy, and I think it was a triumphant thing. My sense, and I haven't covered Vijay as much as you guys. I've not met him like you guys have. And now, maybe now I'm very keen to meet him. I've watched a lot of his movies, and perhaps more educated about his movies than you guys are.
Oh, definitely.
But
I have a low bar to cross.
But you guys were lucky to go to Vijay and meet Vijay while I was with Mr. Kamal Hassan interviewing him. But it's okay. I mean, in the sense, so I wouldn't know what to make of it. But the kind of way it went across seemed to be one which is found of, okay, I'm coming kind of way.
Yeah.
It's
Nice. That wave is on your screen. Forgive us because we can't see the NDTV screen right now like you can. Veera has just seen the Vijay wave. Vasudha and I can only guess at what it looks like, but it's on your screen right now.
just anticipate what kind of body gestures will be made from these, body gestures and characteristics of people and their expressions, understand what they want to say.
After 16 or 18 years, I'm having my first altercation with the police. They're saying I have to fight my way to get inside. I don't know. I mean, these are part, these are tidbits in the side color of reportage of this nature. But yes, I guess he should be called in to swear in, sworn in as. Should there be a statement from the Lok Bhavan? Is that where we might be hearing it from? The official announcement will come from the Lok Bhavan. The official announcement of the swearing in comes from the Lok Bhavan. Correct.
What I hear from CBK sources is that they've presented 118 numbers. They're still waiting for the VCK letter. So they've decided to not, to ensure that there are no more hurdles. So they've said that they've kept that unpointed. Yes. So 118 is what they have. They've shown it to the governor, is what I know from my sources.
Good enough to be sworn in. I mean, the governor cannot hold him back beyond this. If he does, I think also what happened and a quick news break that Sam Daniel put out, which we have not taken very seriously, Vasudha, is this ship. It is the source-based information that 108 TVK MLAs were ready to resign if the DMK and ADMK came together to form a government. I am telling you from the start, this is a man who doesn't like to budge. He doesn't bargain, he doesn't budge. I think this time too the TVK took a stand that they're not going to budge and they stood their ground. That 108 MLAs threat, that 108 MLAs will resign if the DMK, ADMK get to power. Whether he carried it out or not, I think, whether he is going to carry it out or not, did send shivers down those who were trying to keep him away. Because if he is going to expose them before the public, and 8 MLAs out, the state will have to have another assembly election. It's going to be, yeah. This is a public movement. In a sense, it's not just about Vijay. Vijay is the symptom of it. It's largely a public movement. It's a movement. What somebody told me are two things, Vasudha. One, there's no caste demographic. There's no religion demographic. There is no money power involved. There was no campaign that was there. It was all organic. And as people in the ADMK and DMK told us, sir, when you say something, we try to make it go viral. We have to put all our machinery into focus. When you say something about him, it goes viral because it's organic. I think this is largely an organic movement. And I think the political forces, my quick, maybe not the right one to do this, I may not be the right one, but my quick advice to the established political forces, wait for the organic movement to die out. If it dies out, you have a chance. If it doesn't, you don't have a chance.
I think Sam is waiting for us. Sam, what are you hearing from VCK sources? Because clearly they have also laid out some conditions with regard to being part of the TVK government. What has Siruma Balavan demanded and what does he want?
Okay, I'm just, there's a small disruption in my communication with my headquarters, so I'm going to wait for someone to tell me what we're doing right now. Sam, can you hear me? If you can hear me, Sam, I'm getting an echo in my ear. I'm going to ask our sound to please fix that because it's very distracting. I can hear my own voice looping in my ears. Veera, quickly while they fix that. Vijay has left from here. Vijay Gopal says he may be going to meet the leaders of the left and the VCK, etc. right now. Is that what's going to happen right now?
I guess that's
So what we're waiting on is a statement from the Lok Bhavan then?
I'm waiting for a statement from the Lok Bhavan, but Deepak Bhupanna, who's there at Vijay's office, is saying people here are seeing phones saying tomorrow is oath taking and celebrating. Really good shots. Take this live. So perhaps our producers should cut live to those shots there from Deepak Bhupanna.
Where are those? Can we get those live shots from Deepak? Can we get Deepak in? It's a video that he sent?
No, there's also a video of Vijay meeting with the Honorable Governor.
Okay.
Let's play those.
Do we have those pictures of Vijay with the governor? Can I get a confirmation on that quickly here on NDTV? No delays whatsoever here on NDTV. Those images of Vijay with the governor, are they on air? I'm going to ask our production control to quickly confirm to me whether those pictures are on air right now. Pictures of Vijay with the governor, first and exclusive here on NDTV. The third meeting of Vijay in the last 3 days.
Okay, so as you're going to coordinate that, Shiv, look, Vijay has left after meeting the governor. All right. Now it's up to we have to wait for an official word from the governor. We believe the swearing in could happen as early as tomorrow. Some have said that it could happen on Monday. My own gut feel is that the swearing in Vijay would like to take as soon as possible, not just delay for an auspicious day because of the kind of drama that's unfolded in the last 48 hours. So once he's sworn in, he will have to prove his majority on the floor of the House. When the governor sends a press note, I hope we have clarity on how long Vijay will be given to prove his majority on the floor of the House. Is it going to be 24 hours, 48 hours, a few days, a few weeks? We'll have to wait and see how that happens because that period has to be really short. It cannot be too long. We're also waiting for VCK Chief Thirumavalavan, who I believe was asking for the Deputy Chief Minister's post, but has settled for a cabinet berth, or at least that's what indications are, to give his letter of support. It's seen as all but confirmed that Thirumavalavan will give his letter of support, which takes Vijay to 118. Vijay's party, though, has now, at the moment, only got 116 categorical numbers. If you discount Vijay's 2 seats. If you include both his seats and take the TDK number as 108, they have 117, which is 108 plus 5 of the Congress plus 4 of the left. So that's the numbers that TDK has in writing. TDK's number 2 would take that number to 119 or 118, depending on whether you consider Vijay's second seat or not for the actual number calculation. The number as far as AMMK and the IUML candidate, the number that he has submitted. He claims 120, but we don't have letters of support. Huh? Are you saying that the IUML 1 MLA and the AMMK have given him letters of support?
118 is what they say the final numbers are. We don't know who these MLAs are. You know where the extra numbers are coming from.
Arthur Varsana is with Vijay in these pictures that have just come in.
Bhuti Anand is there. Bhuti Anand is the General Secretary of the party. He's also in charge of the fan club. You have Vijay. This time he has gone with a shawl. You also have Adhav Arjuna, and of course you have Arun Raj, the former IRS officer, and this is Rajendra Arlington, the candidate as well. Arun Arjuna from the Vijayawada constituency, MLA. Venkatraman of the Mylapore constituency, Arun Raj from Tiruchangod Assembly constituency in Namakkal district, of course Busi Anand from the Tinagar Assembly constituency. What I find very interesting, Vasudha, who are the rest? Has he got Sengotian there with him? Two more people, I can't see their faces, but these are also, I think, wait, let me just see if he's got Sengotian in this list. Yeah, he's got Sengotian here, Vasudha. Let's just go through the names. Sengotian, Venkatraman, Busi Anand, Vijay, Governor, Adhav Arjuna is looking that side, that's Arun Raj here. And who's this? That you don't know yet. Okay? So, if this picture is posted out, Shiv, it's very clear. These are the people.
It's already on air.
It's already on air. The people who have gone with Vijay are Sengotian, K. Sengotian, MLA from Govichettipalayam, 8-time MLA, who's from, I'm starting from the left extreme, the man closed with his eyes closed. K. Sengotian, 8-time MLA from the AIDMK, who shifted to the TDK from Govichettipalayam. The next one is Venkatraman, who's the MLA from Mylapore. After that is Busi Anand, who's the MLA from Tinagar, one of Vijay's closest confidants. Then, of course, Vijay himself, of course, the governor there. Then you have Adhav Arjuna, who's looking down there, the MLA from Vilivakkam. And then, of course, Arun Raj, who's the MLA from Tiruchangod Assembly constituency. Perhaps these are the people who will be part of Vijay's cabinet, Vasudha.
And this time he's clearly taken 2 more MLAs with him, like 3 more people.
At the CPM office, because apparently Vijay is about to arrive over there. Vijay, what's going on at the CPM office? Is Vijay about to arrive there?
Shiv, Vijay has already arrived. This is his car. He just left.
Vijay has arrived there at the CPM headquarters. Yes, go ahead, Vijay.
Secretary, we are on land. So, yes, TDK senior leader, Vijay, all TDK senior leaders are also here to thank CPI for extending support to TDK for forming government. After this, Vijay is also to visit CPM office, which is 1 street away from here. Not only that, you see outside there is a huge supporters have gathered here. Huge supporters are here outside
Vijay has arrived there at the CPM headquarters.
So this is truly Shiv and Vasudha to me as a
Live shots of Vijay at the CPI office. Yes.
This is truly the start of the era of coalition politics in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
How long it's going to last, I don't know. That will depend on what the TVK strategy is. But this government is historic for the state because it's the first coalition government after 1952. We've not had a coalition government in the state. And that changes the dynamics as far as the state is concerned. Vijay's abilities as a coalition builder, Vijay's ability to take his ideological allies along, Vijay's ability to rewrite Tamil Nadu's politics will all be put to test once he's sworn in. And I have no doubt in my mind that the governor will have invited him to swear in.
What are we waiting on right now? Was it a statement from the Lok Bhavan now?
Also confirmation of the swearing in, which is expected tomorrow at 11 a.m. This is what the TVK wants. Rajbhavan only is what
Which is what I was told by my sources that they want to keep it
This is what the TVK wants, but we are, this is the Rajbhavan's, this is the Lok Bhavan's decision. So I'm hoping, I'm waiting for a confirmation from them. And with regards to Nehru Stadium, I'm sorry, it's Nehru Stadium tomorrow morning.
11 a.m. then?
Yes, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
It's going to be a sad event for us tomorrow.
But let's,
All set.
Where it all began. Where it all began is
I hope you don't do a chai stop and then see the chairs being removed.
So tomorrow at 11
It's still
a.m.
being finalized. Just say tomorrow morning is the swearing in. We don't know the venue when. Yes.
So hearing it first here on NDTV, the swearing in of Vijay as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu will take place tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Nehru Indoor Stadium in Chennai. Viewers of NDTV are fully aware of that venue. That is where the swearing in was supposed to take place yesterday.
1 hour to confirm all of this because citizenship has to be done by the Lok Bhavan, right? So TVK wants the swearing in to be done at 11 a.m. We are just waiting for sources in Raj Bhavan to Lok Bhavan to confirm this because they'll have to make all these arrangements. And remember, it's already 7:30 now. So
I can officially confirm that you're right, Vasudha, 11 a.m. swearing in at Nehru Stadium. That's been confirmed. Cabinet officials, there's confirmation that's coming in that it's 11 a.m. at Nehru Stadium tomorrow is the swearing in.
Vijay's swearing in is at 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Nehru Indoor Stadium in Chennai. A statement from the Lok Bhavan is expected in the next 1 hour. Arrangements are already.
I think now I'm also taking this as a confirmation that the governor has invited because what I'm getting, Vasudha, is from a very, very senior police officer who needs to make the arrangements in the state. And I'm getting this as a confirmation. If this is, we cannot reveal because it's not on record, but given that this has come through, it means that the governor has invited Vijay to swear in as chief minister and
be convinced by the numbers as well.
no, it's just conveyed by the numbers, Vasudha. This is your mic, I believe.
He's convinced by the numbers as well. And if the swearing in is to happen tomorrow, which means that TVK wants the swearing in closely to happen as soon as possible. There's a possibility that only Vijay.
And I think all that suspense and drama at the moment, I have the mic, Vasudha. It started working. All the suspense and drama is over. Vijay, the coalition builder, the first coalition chief minister of Tamil Nadu politics,
Is all set to be
a man 2 years ago who started his political party, has swept every old Dravidian party out of the park, will be sworn in as chief minister. Only information that I'm waiting for is how long does it take to prove his majority on the floor of the
For a
House.
week, it has been Shivan and Veera that, this guy has also managed to get the AIDMK and DMK together on many respects. And, he has also sent, in some ways, a lot of, he's made the AIDMK very chaotic. And I think that's going to be another story now because the AIDMK could all be at some point heading for a split. Also, Edapadi Palanichami has been holding on to that position of the leader of the party. The DMK also has a lot of answers to give. The whole sunrise debate is also going to escalate from here on. But what Vijay has done is also show these parties that there are better ways to campaign. And he has also said that there are better ways of public and political outreach going beyond those conventional means. The way, he has tapped onto the Congress party means giving a new life to the Congress party. And that reminds me that the Congress party would be extremely relieved today. Considering that, their campaign has
Congress party, we are extremely relieved that you have this is going to come to close. Hope and prayer to Mr. Tirumala. Don't give us a twist.
we can't take this anymore. Let's go and see whether, whether the mood at the TVK headquarters where Laddu rightfully and understandably flowing 1 hour ago are
Going to the CPI office. Yeah.
Okay, Vijay is coming out to the CPM headquarters where he's just gone there to meet the leadership.
Went to
In
charges.
just a moment, so we keep the camera trained on that. But if Vijay is live with us, let's go across to him. If Vijay Gopal is live with us, can we go across to Vijay Gopal at the CPM headquarters? Because that's where actor Vijay is right now. Vijay, if you can hear me, what's going on right there? Vijay is about to come out.
You can showing hands towards leaving from CPI office after thanking all CPI leaders. He's just going outside also to pay respect to CPI senior leader Nallakana, CPI VIJAY Vijay and other senior leaders are showing or paying tribute to CPI senior leader Nallakana. These are all the visuals we are getting on an NDTV. You see Aja Arjuna, Arun Raj and all other senior leaders are there. Very shortly, I will be leaving from here and even CPK senior leader Venkotesha is here. TVK chief Vijay is leaving from here. நான் அப்புறம் ஏன்னா மைக்க போட்டுட்டு இருக்கேங்க
Vijay has just emerged from the CPM headquarters. I think that's the instruction I'm getting from our producers in the production control. I'm unable to hear properly because there's a lot of chaos right now. Because I don't want to make a mistake on this, guys. This is a very, very important story that we cannot get wrong. Vijay has just met with the CPI, CPM leaders at this point of time. He has just emerged from there. Our correspondent Vijay has just with his cameras captured Vijay emerging from there. Let's go across to Deepak, who's at the TVK headquarters. Anything you're hearing, Deepak, about where Vijay is headed to next?
Some of the police officers here, Shiv, went on to tell me that he's unlikely to come to the party headquarters, but some of the legislators continue to be inside. At the celebrations, you can see thick smoke all around me. It's because they've been continuously going ahead and bursting crackers here. Rockets have been going off. There are a lot of drummers who've been brought in from different parts of Chennai, and they're all here to celebrate, dance. But as far as clarity of Vijay coming here is concerned, the police say is unlikely. But the MLAs continue to stay here. So that is something that is, making me think that there is a small chance Vijay will make his way here. But he will be, of course, going straight to his Tilakara estate. That is it stopping the enthusiastic crowds here from continuing to celebrate, from continuing to have a good time. They have been for quite some time. So, celebrations will totally intensify, and as some reports come in of vote taking tomorrow morning at 11, that will totally make me that much more happier. Back to you.
CPI headquarters, CPM headquarters in Chennai. Here are those pictures of Vijay at the CPM headquarters. Let's go across to Sam, who's over there. Sam, just take us through those pictures. Who has Vijay met? What were these discussions about? Sam, go take it away.
Vijay has just arrived at the CPM headquarters with his core team, including Lucy Anand, Arun Raj, and a few other leaders. He meets the CPM Secretary Shanmugam, and a few other core members of his team here. This meeting is very important because it is support by CPI and CPM that made it possible for Vijay to get the magic number of 180 to be able to stake claim and form the government in Tamil Nadu. That's why he has felt very important to visit here soon after meeting the governor. Besides Shanmugam, the CPM secretary, is also meeting the former secretary Balakrishnan and a few core committee members of the CPM. It's been an anxious 3 days long wait after the big results came, and the governor was insisting that although he is from the single largest party, he didn't have the support letters from 118 MLAs to be able to form the government. But now that BCK, CPI, CPM have given their letters, he has got the numbers and he has stake claim to form the government. After meeting the CPI leaders, it's a turn to meet the CPM leaders at the headquarters. Before this crucial decision, Vijay's core team member, including CT Nirmal Kumar, had met all these leaders in person. And they say that the CPI, CPM and BCK, who were earlier part of the secular progressive front of the DMK alliance, they are keen that there is no room for any communal forces to take over administration in Tamil Nadu. And then they also want to avert governor rule being imposed in Tamil Nadu. That's why they say they hurriedly convene their state secretariat and state level meetings immediately and got the endorsement of their decision-making bodies to support this. It's an unconditional support. They are supporting from outside. They are not taking part in the government in the case of CPI and CPM. But BCK, although it has extended the support, at the moment at least it's not clear if they would be part of the government or would they support only from outside. That's something we would know in a while from now. And besides this, they've also, we understand, got the support of one more party, but that's yet to be confirmed. But it's celebration here on either side of this CPM office, as not just the party workers, but also lots of local people gathering on either side of the road to welcome Vijay. And we expect it.
Ram, what are you hearing about the swearing in? We understand that it's going to happen at 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Chennai Nehru Indoor Stadium. Can you tell us about that? Is that confirmed?
Conflicting information coming, Shiv. Credible party sources say tomorrow is unlikely. They say 12th is an auspicious day and they hope that it will be on the 12th. But the Raj Bhavan, the Lok Bhavan sources say that the team GVK has asked for the swearing in to be held tomorrow and that the governor has asked them to wait for an hour. He will soon confirm. So we expect an official confirmation from the Lok Bhavan anytime now. But from the GVK, we are getting a different date though.
Okay, very interesting. The TVK wants the swearing in to take place tomorrow. The governor has said, wait for an hour, I will come back to you and give an initial statement. But there are also 11th and 12th being put as dates of a possible swearing in. Because there was
He wants it to be held tomorrow, but the final decision is of the Lok Bhavan, and the governor has to decide because all the arrangements have to be done by these people. So,
I'm sharing with you, Masuda. I have a top police official who's confirming officially that it's going to happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. Now, if they've got the information and they've been told to prepare for it, then it's unlikely that that could be wrong. So, if it's communicated to that level,
right.
And I think that the confirmation was pretty clear. It wasn't a maybe yes, maybe no.
What does the governor need an hour for right now?
No, the governor needs an hour because they would just like to go through the procedures, formalities. See, these are bureaucrats. They're not television journalists like you wanting to break the news the moment it
No,
comes
they
out.
should break the news immediately.
I'm just very curious. When I look at the picture and the video of Vijay meeting the governor, there's the Jananayakan producer also there, Venkat Narayana, and also Vishnu Reddy, who's one of the financiers. It's very interesting that he chose to take them along with his delegation of MLAs to meet the governor. These are all his core people.
I was told by this veteran politician, sir, even if the answer is yes, we always give the answer. We say, okay, we will try, we'll do it done. I'll give you a confirmation later. I think that hour that we're talking about is possibly that we just.
Several VVIPs will also be attending. All the security arrangements have to be made. I think That's where the
I think tomorrow 11 a.m. should be the swearing in.
So those pictures, very important pictures, Viran Vasudha, of Vijay felicitating the leaders of the CPI and CPM are the pictures that we have on air right now. Very important. They've had a disproportionate impact on what has taken place today. I can't remember the last time the left has gotten this much importance and this much power towards government formation.
Back before 2009, sir, when the left was dominant in the UPA one government.
And the place where actor Vijay is reporter Vijay also, he is at that same location. Vijay, has actor Vijay left from that location? Where headed to next?
First, here he met the CPI senior leaders, State Secretary Veerapandiyan, other CPI leaders to thank them. And he also paid respect to Nallakkannu, CPI leader Nallakkannu as a tribute after meeting with the leaders. And he left to CPIM office where we got visuals also. Just he met all CPM leaders also, CPM State Secretary Shanmugam and other senior leaders. From there, it is not clear where he is heading to Shiv as of now. He is heading to his residence only because he is also Patinapakkam residence because he has to do he is likely to hold discussion with senior leaders to make arrange for tomorrow oath taking ceremony also. We will get our details very shortly. Shiv.
So Vijay, you're saying that actor Vijay is headed towards his Patinapakkam residence where he will be meeting, with some leaders and with some, people from the DBK at this point of time.
Vijay, he has any update on Tirumala because he
private meeting that is supposed to happen. He's going to meet his own leaders, and they also going to decide as to the fallout or consequences of all the negotiations that have gone on for the last 3 days.
Radhika is at Vijay's residence where Vijay is right now, we understand. Radhika, can you give us an update on that? Vijay has just met with the leaders of CPM, CPI and is headed back home right now. Anything you're hearing from where you are right now?
Well, as of now, no information as yet. He could be either headed to Neelankara residence or Patanapakkam residence. We are not entirely certain. We're a little ahead from his residence, but we will try and find out whether he is coming back to the residence from where he left just about an hour ago. Of course, security has been heightened across not just Patanapakkam residence, but also at Neelankara as well as TVK headquarters. So we'll have to wait for a few more minutes to get the confirmation, and perhaps he may have some more last-minute meetings because if he wants this swearing in to take place tomorrow morning, a lot of arrangements have to be taking place and also invites have to be sent. So I'm sure this evening and tomorrow morning before the swearing in, there will be a lot of deliberations, discussions on the swearing in ceremony and of course the course ahead.
Sam, Vijay, Radhika, Veera Vasudha and me here at the Lok Bhavan. The scene has shifted now. We're awaiting.
VCK office next is what Sam is saying.
Okay, Sam is reporting that Vijay is heading to the VCK office next to meet with Tirumala. Very important, Sam. Give us that update. You've got a confirmation that after leaving from the CPM headquarters, Vijay is now headed towards the VCK office to meet with Tirumala.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, we'll just come to Sam. Sam, we'll just fix that audio with you. Vijay, let's go to the reporter Vijay on this. Vijay, the VCK conversation is going to be very, very crucial right now. Vijay is headed towards meeting with the VCK chief.
That's right, Shiv. VCK has already gave clarification saying that whatever the decision left parties will take, they will also take similar decision. So now VCK Chief Tirumala also had a detailed Zoom meeting with all functionaries. Now TVK Chief Vijay, after meeting CPI leaders and CPM leaders, now he is heading towards VCK office at Ashok Nagar. That's what our Bureau Chief Sam Daniel has confirmed for us. And on Zoom meeting, VCK had, we have many details from Zoom meeting, what all the conversation happened, discussion happened between VCK Chief Tirumalavan and other functionaries. So many functionaries have demanded for Deputy Chief Minister post plus one post, one cabinet berth for Viduthalai Chirtaigal Katchi, and also MLA seat which is being vacated, which is being...
Stay with me, Vijay. Stay with me, Vijay. Let's go to Sam Daniel. Sam. Vijay at the VCK office is what we have right now. Sam, confirm that for us.
The swearing-in ceremony, Shiv, is happening at 11 o'clock tomorrow. This has been officially confirmed by senior TVK leader, Mr. Senkotian. We could actually play the recording. He told me that it's going to be at 11 o'clock. As we speak now, after meeting CPM leaders, Vijay is now heading towards VCK, which has just concluded its internal meeting after informally expressing support to TVK. In terms of whether the VCK is participating in the government, that details I think we'll have to wait for a while. But one big story officially confirmed, swearing in at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
11 a.m. tomorrow is the swearing-in ceremony. It's confirmed right now. Masuda, I'm going to bring you back into our coverage. 11 a.m. tomorrow, as we've reported, is confirmed right now. Senior TVK officials telling Sam, telling NDTV that it is confirmed right now.
It's not about TVK officials. I'm talking about the government machinery, the police machinery confirming that tomorrow is 7 a.m.
Yeah.
TVK can say what it wants, but the police machinery needs to be ready for a swearing in for an event of this nature, and they're all set for 11 a.m. tomorrow at Nehru Stadium, which means that the information, and I can tell you this much, bureaucrats and police officers don't take orders from politicians alone. They also take orders from all sides. Governor's office must have communicated that, and I think they're very clear that they will have a swearing in tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So if everything's dying up now, Shiv, this battle's over. I want to know how long the governor has given him to prove his majority on the floor of the House.
That will be very interesting, but yes, the BBK wanted the swearing-in ceremony to be held at the hospital by 11 a.m. tomorrow is what they said. And with this, astrology, so all this report that we're coming in that starts to be happening, I think no astrology is going to survive when there's actually the question of practicality and survival. I think Vijay's BBK also realizes that they cannot afford to delay this any longer, because you saw till about the last minute there was negotiation that was going on. I'm sure it's still going on right now. So they just want to see him as chief minister. After that, they make sure that everyone is on the best way.
The only lesson in politics is that the right time is the time that you get to swear in. Don't wait for the right time to swear in. The moment you've been sworn in as CM is your right time. So take it the moment it comes. You can do your auspicious stuff later, but this is the way to go about it. But yes, when you talk about astrology, again, I keep drawing this parallel, Shiv, and I remember Jay Jayalalitha was extremely auspicious. I remember once having set up for an entire interview with her in Madurai. She came and said, the Vastu is not okay, I need you to change the cameras how it is. So superstition and astrology, I don't know. There is a forebearing, there is a sense that we may be closely getting back to that kind of an era of politics. Let's see what's in store for the state.
So let me just summarize all the big pictures that we have been able to capture in the last few minutes from now. We had pictures of Vijay going into the Lok Bhavan behind us. You had pictures that Veera expertly captured of Vijay's wave, a confident wave.
Suresh captured it.
Veera captured it when Vijay was coming out from the Lok Bhavan. You've got pictures of Vijay inside the Lok Bhavan with the governor and with that pantheon of PDK members and supporters. Then you've got Vijay meeting with the left leadership, one of the left parties. He met with them. You saw those images. In a moment from now, you'll have images of Vijay at CPM headquarters as well. So this is the maximum number of times, guys, the cameras have captured Vijay in quick succession at all of his pit stops. First the Lok Bhavan, then the CPM headquarters. Now we've got reporters waiting for us. We'll go to them in a moment as soon as they pass through at his residence in Nilangara in Chennai, as well as his other residence where he's supposed to be meeting with some leaders as well.
And right, this is the public visibility that he's had since the 4th of May, because every day he would either go to Panayu residence or some, he would not even go there. Sometimes he would just have meetings with his chosen leaders. But today he has, he has had to do this, and he has had to go and meet leaders of the CPM, CPI.
He wants to do this more often. This is what is needed of a chief minister and a politician.
That's why I was asking about the rules of engagement with journalists, the media, visibility, publicity.
I mean, during the campaign, there was this criticism that Vijay does not reach out to the political class, he does not meet political leaders of parties, and TV guys used to always tell us that why does he meet them? They're all up to corrupt people. We are the ones who have brought new energy. Makkal are with us, that's what they would say. Now today, I think in the last few days would have taught them that entrenched political class is also something that you would have to talk to. You can't get away from that.
But not just for Vijay, for the state, for the bureaucracy, for the machinery.
Well said, well said.
Forget everything else, Vasudha. Action. The administration of state is not an easy task. There are many decisions at stake. There are many people with much lives at stake. And I think you need a lot of temperament, experience, visibility, hard work. The best of chief ministers and administrators have been working tirelessly from morning to night. And I think it's important that you are not a star, but you are an administrator. So then while you can say that there's a great team around me, sorry boss, the buck stops with you.
I just want to say that, those of us standing here in Chennai think Tamil Nadu is the be-all and end-all of politics, and we forget that Shuvendu Adhikari has been announced as the next chief minister in Bengal, which is why we have to wrap up for now. We're going to wrap up for now, but the politics doesn't end, because Padmaja comes up next live from Kolkata with an unmissable episode of Chai Stop just hours after Shuvendu has been positioned to be the first BJP chief minister from Bengal. Do not miss it. I'm going to look at it on my phone and watch that. You must do, and I'm going to catch you right after that. Stay with us. Veera Vasudha and I will be back in just a minute.